Close the final chapter of our favorite book, the one we read out loud in our kitchen nook. We thought we were writing a classic for the ages, with gold on the binding and warmth on the pages. But the plot started twisting, the ink started to bleed, and we lost the storyline that we used to need. Now I'm holding the cover, staring at the spine, trying to find the moment you stopped being mine. The story was over when you walked away, but the printing press kept moving day after day. Now I'm turning the page to a final addendum, a cold, heavy silence in our referendum. And oh, it's the epilogue we didn't want, the quiet little ghost that is coming home, the section where we don't end up together, just surviving the frost of this bitter winter weather. We're living separate lives in the very same town, watching the kingdom we built burn right on down. A tragic little footnote on a broken restaurant fund. Yeah, this is the epilogue we didn't want. I saw you at a coffee shop just yesterday. You had a new haircut, you looked miles away. We didn't even speak, we just traded a nod. Two strangers who used to pray to the same God. The narrative tells me that I should be fine with you living your life and me living mine, but it feels like a sequel that shouldn't exist, a cold morning fog that refuses to miss. The story was over when you walked away, but the printing press kept moving day after day. Now I'm turning the page to a final addendum, a cold, heavy silence in our referendum. And oh, it's the epilogue we didn't want, the quiet little ghost that is coming to haunt, the section where we don't end up together, just surviving the frost of this bitter winter weather. We're living separate lives in the very same town, watching the kingdom we built burn right on down. A tragic little footnote on a broken restaurant fund. Yeah, this is the epilogue we didn't want. Oh, oh, oh. Why couldn't we stop at the chapter before, when we were still kissing right next to the door? Why did we have to go find out the end, just to watch a great lover become a ghost friend? Tear out the pages, burn down the shelf. I'm tired of reading this story myself. Epilogue we didn't want, the epilogue we didn't want. The book is finally closed, the final words are read. Nothing left to be spoken, nothing left to be said, just a blank white page and a heart that stays broken. The epilogue we didn't want. I locked the front door and I threw away the key to protect what was left of the fragile parts of me. I told the world that I was safer on my own, that a heart cannot break if it turns itself to stone. I stacked up the bricks of every promise that you broke. I filled up the cracks with the words we never spoke. I thought I was building a fortress in the wild to hide away the damage of a broken-hearted child. But the winter came fast and the air started to thin. Now there's nobody out and there's no one coming in. I'm looking through the bars at the life that passed me by, staring at the freedom of an open summer sky. And oh, I built this cage myself, bar by heavy bar, trying to protect a deep and jagged little scar. I thought it was a shield to keep the pain away, but it's keeping out the light at the ending of the day. There's no one else to blame for this solitary shelf. Yeah, I built this prison and I built this cage myself. Someone came knocking just a couple weeks ago. They had light in their eyes and a soft familiar glow. They offered me a hand, they offered me a start, a chance to resurrect the cold machinery of my heart. But I hid in the shadows, I told them to depart. I wouldn't let them close enough to see the broken shard. Now their footsteps are fading down the gravel driveway track, and I'm sitting in the dark, wishing I could call them back. But the winter came fast and the air started to thin. Now there's nobody out and there's no one coming in. I'm looking through the bars at the life that passed me by, staring at the freedom of an open summer sky. And oh, I built this cage myself, bar by heavy bar, trying to protect a deep and jagged little scar. I thought it was a shield to keep the pain away, but it's keeping out the light at the ending of the day. There's no one else to blame for the solitary shelf. Yeah, I built this prison and I built this cage myself. I built this cage myself. It's iron and steel, made of fear and regret, the heaviest prison that I've ever seen yet. I'm the captive inside and I'm the guard at the gate, confronting the reality of myself, inflicted fate. How do you break out when you're the one holding the lock? As I listen to the ticking of the self-destructive clock. Keeping out the light at the ending of the day. There's no one else to blame for the solitary shelf. Yeah, I built this prison and I built this cage myself. I built this cage. I built this cage. I built this cage myself. Rattling the iron chains, only my own ghost remains. Walls are closing in. Where do I begin to tear it all down? To tear it all down. I built this cage myself. The storm has been raging since 5 in the PM. Looking at pictures, trying not to see them. The tea on the table is starting to separate. A quiet reflection of our heavy, broken state. I sit on the sill with my chin in my head, staring at a world I no longer understand. You packed up your sweaters, you took car keys and left me alone with these gray sky degrees. Outside the glass, the world is a blur, replaying the beautiful pieces we were. I focus my eyes on a single wet trail and watch as my universe starts to derail. Like raindrops on a window pane, sliding on down. We're breaking to pieces and washing through town. Two separate tracks that were meant to collide. Now we're just blurring on opposite sides. You're falling so fast, hitting the concrete floor, while I'm stuck behind this glass, looking for more. The slow motion fade in the middle of the rain, just raindrops on a window pane. I remember the day that we met in July. Not a single dark cloud in our summery sky. Now the moisture is gathering thick on the ledge, and I'm standing too close to a dangerous edge. I trace with my finger the path that you took, a jagged line tearing right through our book. And now the drop hits and it swallows the space where I used to see the sweet lines of your face. Outside the glass, the world is a blur, replaying the beautiful pieces we were. I focus my eyes on a single wet trail and watch as my universe starts to derail. Like raindrops on a window pane, sliding on down. We're breaking to pieces and washing through town. Two separate tracks that were meant to collide. Now we're just blurring on opposite sides. You're falling so fast, hitting the concrete floor, while I'm stuck behind this glass, looking for more. A slow motion fade in the middle of the rain, just raindrops on a window pane. Why does the sky get to scream out its grief, while I have to sit here and act like a thief? Stealing the memories, hiding the scars under the shadows of cold passing cars. Let the flood rise, let the glass crack and break. I'm tired of holding this physical hate. Raindrops on a window pane, raindrops on a window pane. The storm's moving now, but the water remains, just streaks on the glass. As the hours all pass, we collided once, then we slipped away. Raindrops on a window pane. I'm looking at the space where your keys used to lay. The dust has collected since you went away. I try to remember the sound of your laugh, but it's cutting in half like an old photograph. The seconds keep ticking, they don't ask permission to put my whole heart in a state of attrition. I used to know every small curve of your face. No time is just blurring you out of this place. It starts with the small things, the scent of your clothes, then it takes the inside jokes that nobody knows. I'm fighting a battle I'm destined to lose, as the clock strips away every memory I choose. Oh, time is a cruel thief, stealing you away, taking the golden hours, turning them to gray. Robs me of your touch, you pickpockets your name, and leaves me standing frozen in a completely different game. I bet the clock to stop, I beg the night to slow. But time is a cruel thief, and it's forcing you to go. I pass by our favorite cafe on the square, a brand new signings where we used to share the mornings with coffee and dreams of the coast. I'm just walking right next to your ghost. The years are like pickpockets, quiet and sly. They take what you love while you're looking goodbye. I didn't notice the distance increase until I was left with just shattered debris. It starts with the small things, the scent of your clothes. Then it takes the inside jokes that nobody knows. I'm fighting a battle I'm destined to lose as the clock strips away every memory I choose. Oh, time is a cruel thief, stealing you away, taking the golden hours, turning them to gray. It robs me of your touch, pickpockets your name, and leaves me standing frozen in a completely different game. I beg the clock to stop, I beg the night to slow. But time is a cruel thief, and it's forcing you to go. Give me back the Tuesdays, give me back the nights, give me back the kitchen dance under yellow lights. You can't just erase what we spent years to build, leaving my spirit completely unfulfilled. But the pendulum swings and it cracks like a whip, and I watch your ghost slip right through my grip. Pickpockets your name, and leaves me standing frozen in a completely different game. I beg the clock to stop, I beg the night to slow. But time is a cruel thief, and it's forcing you to go. Tick tack goes the wall, nothing left of us at all. You took your smile, you took your grace, took your steps without a trace. Time is a cruel thief, and he cleaned out the place. We spent the whole day driving up the coast highway, chasing the light through the fog and the gray. We had the map open, the windows rolled down, counting the miles till we left that old town. You promised me dinner on top of the cliff, where the sky turns to purple and the ocean wind shifts. We drove through the rainstorms, we fought through the tears, holding the weight of our collective years. We were so close to the edge of the view, just minutes away from the gold and the blue. But the engine gave out and the argument fled, and we left all the words that we should have shared. And oh, the sunset we never saw, the beautiful ending without any flaw. We broke down in darkness just miles away from the masterpiece waiting at the end of the day. I'm still on that highway, I'm stuck in the dark, staring at a sky that is missing the spark. We gave up too early, we let the night win, we missed where the magic was meant to begin. Now I watch the dust from my apartment floor, staring at shadows that creep under the door. I see the pink clouds and the deep crimson red, and I think of the things that you should have said. Did you turn the car around and look at the sea? Did you watch the horizon and think about me? close to the edge of the view, just minutes away from the gold and the blue. But the engine gave out and the argument flared, and we left all the words that we should have shared. And oh, the sunset we never saw, the beautiful ending without any flaw. We broke down in darkness just miles away from the masterpiece waiting at the end of the day. I'm still on that highway, I'm stuck in the dark, staring at a sky that is missing its spark. We gave up too early, we let the night win. We missed where the magic was meant to begin. It's the tragedy of almost, the pain of the near, the beautiful future that just disappeared. We endured all the storm clouds, we drove through the rain just to pull over and let go of the chain. How can a love that was so close to bright just give up the ghost and dissolve into night? And oh, the sunset we never saw, the beautiful ending without any flaw. We broke down in darkness just miles away from the masterpiece waiting at the end of the day. I'm still on that highway, I'm stuck in the dark, staring at a sky that is missing its spark. We gave up too early, we let the night win. We missed where the magic was meant to begin. The sunset we never saw, the sky's turning black, and there's no turning back, just a horizon of gray at the end of the day. We never saw it, we never saw it. We never saw it. My phone lights up in the middle of the night. Your name on the screen gives me a sudden fright. It's been 18 months since you walked away and left me with nothing but shadows and gray. Now you're typing out paragraphs filled with regret, saying you're losing sleep and you cannot forget. But I'm staring at the words with a cold blank stare. The fire went out, there's no smoke in the air. You want me to tell you that it's all okay, to wash all your guilt and your sins right away, but you left me to drown in the stormy weather, and a broken vase can't just be glued back together. It's too late for an apology, too late to care. You're talking to a ghost who is no longer there. I cried all my tears on the floor of my room. I already lived through the worst of the gloom. You can't fix a heart that you already broke. You can't breathe life back into the smoke. I found my peace in the wreckage you made. It's too late for an apology. The colors have decayed. The colors have decayed. Ooh, I remember the nights when I begged you to stay, when I would have given my whole world away, just to hear you say that you valued my love. But I guess I was someone you grew tired of. No, you say you've changed and you see what you lost, but you never stopped to consider the cost of the therapy bills and the sleepless routine. together. It's too late for an apology, too late to care. You're talking to a ghost who is no longer there. I cried all my tears on the floor of my room. I already lived through the worst of the gloom. You can't fix a heart that you already broke. You can't breathe life back into the smoke. I found my peace in the wreckage you made. It's too late for an apology. The colors have decayed. Where was this sorrow when I couldn't breathe? Where was this love when you decided to leave? You're only sorry because you're alone, sitting by yourself in a cold danger zone. Don't ask for forgiveness to clear out your mind. I'm leaving you and your excuses behind. The colors have decayed. Too late, too late. The colors have too late. But you save your breath. I've got nothing left. The screen goes black. I'm not looking back. It's too late. Yeah, it's just too. I take the long way home through the pouring rain, passing by the station where we split the pain. I close my tired eyes and I switch the track. In a parallel universe, I'm driving us back. In that other life, I didn't let you leave. We fixed the broken parts that made us grieve. We're sitting on the porch of a house we never bought, living out the destiny that we always sought. It's a beautiful fiction that I keep on replay, to wash the cold reality of my bedroom away. I know it's just a shadow, I know it isn't real, but it's the only medicine that lets my spirit heal. And oh, the road not taking comforts me tonight, the one where we didn't give up on the fight, the one where you're sleeping right next to my chest, and our fragile young love finally passed the test. It's a ghost of a highway, a beautiful lie, but it keeps me from breaking when I start to cry. When the real world is freezing, it's starting to bleed. The road not taken is the comfort I need. In this fantasy world, we made it to July. We didn't let the arguments build up so high. Your keys are on the counter, your shoes are on the floor, and I never had to watch you walk out that door. You're laughing at a joke that I haven't made yet. In a life completely free of this heavy regret, I'll wrap myself tight in the wonder what if, standing at the edge of this memory cliff. It's a beautiful fiction that I keep on replay, to wash the cold reality of my bedroom away. I know it's just a shadow, I know it isn't real, but it's the only medicine that lets my spirit heal. And oh, the road not taking comforts me tonight, the one where we didn't give up on the fight, the one where you're sleeping right next to my chest, and our fragile young love finally passed. feelings always shadow when the morning light wakes, and my hands start to shiver from the physical aches. I'm back in this bedroom completely alone, holding the cold metal weight of my phone. There is no alternate highway, no magical shift, just a lonely old heart drifting out in the rain. And oh, the road not taking comforts me tonight, the one where we didn't give up on the fight, the one where you're sleeping right next to my chest, and our fragile young love finally passed the test. It's a ghost of a highway, a beautiful lie, but it keeps me from breaking when I start to cry, when the real world is freezing and starting to bleed. The road not taken is the comfort I need. The road not taken is so warm over there. You're brushing your fingers right through my hair, but the headlights are fading, the map's burning down, and I'm just a ghost in a desolate town. The road not taken comforts me until I wake up. I found a gray hair in the mirror today, a quiet reminder of time slipped away. I still wear the jacket you gave me that spring, though the threads are all frayed and it don't mean a thing. My friends are all married and building a life, finding a husband or taking a wife, but I'm in this bedroom just watching the wall, waiting for a phone that is never gonna call. The 20s I had were supposed to be gold, but I traded them all for a hand I can't hold. I traded the wild nights for weeping alone, building an altar to a ghost on a throne. And oh, what a waste of a beautiful sky to spend every sunset just asking them why. I gave you my 20s, my fire, my grace. Now I look in the mirror and don't know this face. The calendar turns and the seasons decay, while I bleed out my youth spent on yesterday. There were boys who came knocking, girls who were sweet. They offered me world tours and keys to the street, but I turned them down with a shake of my head, cause I was still sleeping on your side of the bed. I thought if I stayed here completely unchanged, you'd come back and see that nothing was estranged. But the joke was on me, cause you moved across town while I let my best years just burn right on down. The 20s I had were supposed to be gold, but I traded them all for a hand I can't hold. I traded the wild nights for weeping alone, building an altar to a ghost on a throne. And oh, what a waste of a beautiful sky to spend every sunset just asking them why. I gave you my 20s, my fire, my grace. Now I look in the mirror and don't know this face. The calendar turns and the seasons decay, on ticking, my hair's turning gray, and you're just a memory from miles away. Might you spin on yesterday? We used to be a symphony in perfect time. Every conversation had a rhythm and a rhyme. Your laughter was the baseline, keeping me secure, and the promises we whispered were so sweet and pure. We had a melody that filled up every room, a beautiful protection from the winter gloom. But then the static started creeping through the wire, and the cold wind came and blew out our fire. A sharp sudden scratch on our favorite track, a heavy realization that we couldn't go back. You didn't even scream, you didn't make a sound. You just packed your guitar and you left the town. And oh, the day the music stopped inside my chest, the sudden freezing silence after all the best. The needle hit the edge, the spinning record stopped and left me in the dark while the shadows crawled. I'm holding on to chords that we will never play, staring at the sheet music fading into gray. The world keeps on singing, but I'm locked in a drop, ever since the day the music had to stop. Now I look at the piano sitting by the wall. The keys are getting dusty in the empty hall. I try to strike a note, but it just sounds flat. A hollow little ghost of where we used to sit at. I hear our favorite song playing on the radio, and it feels like a weapon everywhere I go. I have to turn it off, I have to block the sound, because the melody just drags me straight into the ground. A sharp sudden scratch on our favorite track, a heavy realization that we couldn't go back. You didn't even scream, you didn't make a sound. You just packed your guitar and you left the town. And oh, the day the music stopped inside my chest, the sudden freezing silence after all the best. The needle hit the edge, the spinning record stalled and left me in the dark while the shadows crawled. I'm holding on to chords that we will never play, staring at the sheet music fading into gray. The world keeps on singing, but I'm locked in a drop, ever since the day the music had to stop. Give me back the harmony, give me back the hook, give me back the pages that you went and took. I'm screaming in the quiet, but the echo is dead, just a ringing in my ears from the things you said. How can a love that sounded so incredibly loud just vanish like a whisper in a busy crowd? Had to stop. The day the music stopped, just a ringing in my ears, washing out the years. No more sweet refrain, just heavy rain. The song is completely done, and I'm the audience of one. I'm lying on the hood of my rusted out car, looking up at the sky, trying to find a star. The night is pitch black and the air is so cold. I'm thinking about the promises that we used to hold. A physicist told me on the radio tonight that what we see above is just leftover light. Those burning balls of fire could be gone and decayed, while we're down here worshiping the traces they made. And it hit me like a stone falling straight from the sky. That's exactly what happened to you. And looking at a glow that is already gone, trying to find the strength to carry on. And I'm just wishing on dead stars tonight, hoping a ghost is gonna make it alright. Pouring out my heart to a beautiful spark that already burnt out and left me in the dark. You moved on a long time ago, it appears, while your memory's traveling through my light years. A hopeless believer with a broken heart scar, just wishing on a dead star. I still see your smile when I walk through the door. I still hear your footsteps on the hardwood floor. It feels so alive and it feels so intense, like our love is defying all common sense. But it's just the delay of a beautiful crash. I'm standing in the fallout, collecting the ash of thousands of miles away in a brand new life, while I'm still cut open by this celestial knife. And it hit me like a stone falling straight from the sky. That's exactly what happened to you. And looking at a glow that is already gone, trying to find the strength to carry on. And I'm just wishing on dead stars tonight, hoping a ghost is gonna make it alright. Pouring out my heart to a beautiful spark that already burnt out and left me in the dark. You moved on a long time ago, it appears, while your memory is traveling through my light years. A hopeless believer with a broken heart scar, just wishing on a dead star. How can something look so perfectly bright when it died a million years ago into the night? How can I love you with all of my breath when I'm just cradling a beautiful death? Turn out the sky, put the universe to sleep. I've got no more wishes left to keep. And I'm just wishing on dead stars tonight, hoping a ghost is gonna make it alright. Pouring out my heart to a beautiful spark that already burnt out and left me in the dark. You moved on a long time ago, it appears, while your memory is traveling through my light years. A hopeless believer with a broken heart scar, just wishing on a dead star.